Hey everybody, I was just finishing up some parts from an upcoming video here, and I thought I would share some tips and tricks on cold bluing with you guys. Now I realize there's probably like a million videos on YouTube about cold bluing already, but I also know that, like sometimes Tony and other big channels talk about having trouble getting consistent results with cold bluing. And, I'm usually pretty happy with my results. And I thought I would go over my process with you guys and share some of the things I think I might be doing differently that might help with my success. So this was a part I finished making a couple days ago. I blued it up, and obviously only time will tell how that finish is going to hold up. But as you can see, I got a nice, deep, rich blue out of it, and I was really happy with that. And this was the next part I finished for the same build, and next two parts, I suppose. And we're going to go ahead and blue these up and see how they come out. So step one, of course, is just a good cleaning. So you're going to want to use a high grade isopropyl alcohol. And I'm just going to go ahead and use these cotton pads I have here. Okay, and from here I think we're ready to start the cold bluing process. I let these dry for a couple minutes. So again, with a fresh cotton pad, we're just going to start bluing it. And you'll see that reaction just takes a second and it starts to blue. And that's really all we want, is the initial reaction. I think that's maybe where a lot of people go wrong, is by soaking them or leaving it on too long, when really you just want to get that reaction. You want to stop the reaction, and then you want to do multiple coats. Yeah, get a Q-tip too, because I do want to get in these holes. You'll notice after a minute you start to get almost a milkiness. I don't know how that's showing up on camera, but that's actually bad. That's a place where you're going to get oxidation, and you either want to rinse that back off with some fresh blue, or you just want to get it into the water and stop the reaction. And like I said, that's really, I think, what makes my bluing successful, is that I do this quickly, and then I stop the reaction and I do it again, and I just go in cycles, and I do it as many times as I think I need to. A lot of times I'll do three and I start to think it looks good, and I'll go ahead and do three more, just because sometimes it looks good, and then a week later you start to get some surface rust come through, and it never really becomes rusty, but your blue just looks brown, and it's not cool. Now we've stopped that. Dry it off. I got an uncle that works in shipping, and I got a lot of these kitchen towels. Okay, I'm just going to do this one again. I don't think the holes need to be great. I'm not going to go overboard on getting in them with a Q-tip every time. I just want to get the whole thing over and covered. And we're going to dunk it again. It's looking really dark already. But that it doesn't always hold up, and it's good to just get several coats on there and not be confident with how it looks when it's all wet. Okay, I've got that nice and dry, and we're going to do a final coat, and then we'll stop the reaction again, and then we'll oil it up. There you go. I think results worth posting about.